Welcome back to Brandon Sports, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing day. I'm here to give you guys my Super Bowl prediction for February 8th, 2026. Before we get into my prediction, guys, please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button to the channel for more great content headed your way. Share with your friends and family so we help the channel continue to grow. Now, my overall thoughts before I get into the pick, my game pick for this Super Bowl is that this game is going to be a defensive game again. Now, I do worry about the New England Patriots, which we'll get to that, but Seattle's defense has been dominating all year. Sam Darnold has played well all year. He answered the questions and basically got rid of the noise that he can't play well in the playoffs. He's been fantastic. The divisional round and the conference championship round, he played well. Again, I give him his credit for how he played. Drake May, the Patriots being undefeated on the road. Remember, they went 8-0 in the regular season. They won the first home game against the Chargers, which was basically in the wild card round. And the divisional round, they beat the Houston Texans in that defense. And then after that, they went on the road to Denver to beat the Denver Broncos. So they went on the road again, basically 9-0 on the road. The Patriots have really, you could say, outkicked their coverage this entire year. They've been great. Drake May's been great. A very close MVP race. 25 first place votes for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford wound up winning MVP, although I thought it was Drake May. Drake May got 24 first place votes, and I think Justin Herbert got 1, which, again, I don't know why anybody voted for Justin Herbert to be first place. I know the voter came out and said, yeah, I voted for him because he had a bad offensive line. That's no excuse. He doesn't get a first place vote. Maybe it's a fourth or fifth place vote, fine, but come on now. But for this matchup in its entirety, Seattle and the Patriots, this is going to be, to me, a really defensive heavy game. Now for me, we're going to focus on the Patriots going up against the Seattle defense. You have Drake May quarterback in this team. My concerns for the Patriots offense is that it's going to be exposed. What people have been saying all year is that he's done more with less talent. Again, Stephon Diggs not the same Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is older, but he did have 1,000 yards this year, and he did have a good year this year. Ramondre Stevenson, Trey Henderson in that backfield. They should be able to run the ball, but the problem is you're going up against this Seattle defensive line, which we'll get to. You have Stephon Diggs, Keyshawn Boutte, who's a decent receiver, but he's not an all-world receiver. And then you have Matt Collins. This is really stepped up against Drake May. Hunter Henry's a good tight end, but is he a great tight end? No, he's decent. Austin Hooper is a good backup tight end. My problem is that this defensive line going up against this Patriots offensive line, Will Campbell, for example, has not been great all year this year. He's been decent. He's had his moments, but I think they're going to go at him and pick him apart, because there are a lot of times where he lets up a lot of sacks, especially on Drake May. This game, Will Campbell has to play his best game he's ever played in his life. Because if Drake May gets popped in this game, and it's because of Will Campbell, he has a lot to lose. And I don't know what they're going to do with him. At this point, you might as well, if he has a horrible game, then the Patriots should think about this year drafting another left tackle and putting him at the right tackle if he can't play left tackle. Because maybe he just can't play left and maybe he could just play right. I don't know. He's supposed to be, when you draft a franchise tackle, left tackle in the draft, he's supposed to be your franchise guy. He's going to be there for 10, 15 years if he's great. If not, you try to move him the right tackle. If not, then it is what it is. But Will Campbell, if I'm the Seattle Seahawks and his defensive coordinator, I'm going at him this entire game, because his game is a lot shaky. Now for me, Seattle, but the rest of Seattle's defensive line, if you look at their entire defense, DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Murphy II, Leonard Williams, Derek Hall on this defensive line have been getting after guys all year. Their secondary is very good. Again, for me, this is going to be a very hard time for Drake May going up against his defense. DeMarcus Lawrence is right. Wasn't going to win the Super Bowl in Dallas. He came here and he's been proven right. This defense is basically, to me, the best defense in this entire playoffs. And Drake May did go through good defense. I'll give him his credit. He went through that Chargers defense. Even though it was a low-scoring game, he still went through the Chargers defense. He went through that Houston defense. They had 2 guys on that defense, remember this, that had double-digit sacks in Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson Jr. Then after that, he went up against the Denver Broncos defense. All those defenses are top 10 defenses in the league. Now he goes up against the Seattle Seahawks, to me, which is the best defense in the league. Because to me, they don't really have any holes on this defense. D-line is good. Linebackers are good. Corners are good. Safeties are good. This whole entire defense is good. Now with the Rams defense, their problem was, I told you guys, their corners are going to get exposed. Now, when you look at Seattle's offense with Sam Darnold, who's been playing well, you give him his credit. You have Kenneth Walker being the running back that he is. I know Zach Charbonnet's out. He got hurt in that conference game. It's sad that he got hurt, but again, you still have Kenneth Walker as a good running back. Jack Smith-Njigba, who won Offensive Player of the Year, so congratulations to him, with Cooper Kupp, with Rashid Shaheed, which was a underrated trade that happened at the trade deadline. Rashid Shaheed, great pickup for them. A.J. Barner, who's a good tight end. This offensive line, this to me is one of the best offensive line that they've had since Russell Wilson's first Super Bowl run. Because remember, Russell Wilson had a lot of good offensive lines with the Seahawks even after those Super Bowls. But again, this is the best offensive line that they had. Now you look at their defense and you look at their safeties. You look at the Julian Love, Kobe Bryant, Devon Witherspoon. A really great defense, like I said before. Now if you look at the Seattle Seahawks offense going up against New England's defense, which is a very, very scary thing too, but here's the problem. You have Seattle's offense going up against this defense. However, the problem that I see is that if Seattle gets up, let's just say the game starts, they score a touchdown. Seattle scores a touchdown on New England. New England's offense comes out and can't do anything against Seattle's defense. Now the Patriots defense has to come out again and again and again and again. So all this time they're going to continuously be out on that field, tiring the defense down, and it might lead to a blowout. That's my concern, that the Patriots offense won't be able to score and put up enough points against the Seattle defense that Sam Darnold is going to go up against a very, very tired defense in the New England Patriots. Now, the highlight matchup that we have for this weekend, again, this Patriots defense doesn't really have holes in either. They have a good D-line. They have really good linebackers. Harold Landry, Milton Williams on the defensive line, Christian Barmore on the D-line, Carlton Davis at corner, Christian Gonzalez, who's a top 3 corner in this league, Marcus Jones, who's a good nickel corner in the league. This is a good defense too, but again, the problem is going to be that if Seattle continuously scores on this Patriots defense, and the Patriots offense can't score in Seattle, they're going to tire the Patriots down, and that's when the game is basically going to become to a blowout, and it's going to be over from there. Now, the key highlight for this defensive matchup is Christian Gonzalez and Jackson Smith-Njigba. But the problem with this matchup is that they're going to put Njigba in the slot sometimes, and Gonzalez, I don't think he's going to travel. I think they're really going to put Gonzalez on Cooper Kupp and have that matchup, because I don't think they're going to put Gonzalez in the slot. I think Marcus Jones obviously is going to be the slot going up against Njigba. But for me, if you're Christian Gonzalez and you can travel and you think you can, I wouldn't play with this, because Jackson Smith-Njigba literally was the best wide receiver in the league this year. I know I say Justin Jefferson is still number 1 in my book and Jamar Chase number 2, but you got to give Jackson Smith-Njigba his credit. He was the best wide receiver in the game this year, and the things that he did with Sam Darnold. Now for me, again, this Patriots defense is great. Being coached by Mike Vrabel, I think Mike Vrabel is the better coach than Mike McDonald. I think Mike Vrabel is the better coach overall. I think Josh McDaniels, he won offensive or assistant coach of the year, and Mike Vrabel won head coach, basically coach of the year, basically head coach of the year. That's basically it, because coach of the year is basically for the head coaches. So head coach of the year and assistant coach of the year was Josh McDaniels. Now to me, they have the edge on when it comes to coaching. Again, I think Mike Vrabel's better. I think Josh McDaniels, their coaching staff is better than the Seattle Seahawks coaching staff to me. But it comes down to the players being on this field. Now for my game pick, I'm going with the upset, because Seattle is favored in this game, and not only is Seattle favored in this game, everybody thinks that Seattle is going to win, and I just don't see it. I know I just explained to you guys that if Drake May don't go out there and score, and he doesn't do his thing, and that their defense might get tired and Sam Darnold might pick him apart. I just have a feeling that the Patriots are going to win this Super Bowl. It's going to come down to Drake May making plays, and Drake May deep down the field throwing that ball, he's going to make plays. I believe in Drake May more than I do Sam Darnold. I know I said the defense is going to be a problem, especially if the Patriots defense gets a little bit tired, but I trust Drake May. Even with the weather conditions against Denver, he still came through. Even against Houston in the fourth quarter when the weather conditions got tough, and he went up against that tough defense, he still pulled through. Even though the quarterbacks didn't play well on the other side, this is different because Sam Darnold's been playing well this entire time. I just believe in Drake May. If you said, who do you believe in more right now? Going into this weekend, who do you believe in more? Drake May or Sam Darnold? I'm going to say I believe in Drake May and his ability to throw the ball down the field and get to where he needs to get to and not turn the ball over. I believe in Drake May and I believe in the Patriots. I don't want to go with the favorite. Again, I have no dog in this fight. I just want to see a good Super Bowl. Remind you guys, this Super Bowl has not been hyped up. A lot of people think it's going to be a boring Super Bowl. Hopefully we don't get that. Hopefully we get a great Super Bowl, which I'm looking forward to. Again, I think the Patriots are going to win this game, and it's all going to come down to Drake May. And I think he's going to be out there on the field last, and he's going to make plays that is going to help this team win. Sam Darnold is not playing with house money, should I say, but Sam Darnold has the better team. He has the better offense. He has the better defense. So it's like Does Sam Darnold really has an excuse if he loses? Not really. Does Drake May have an excuse? You could just say, well, he's in his second year, even though that's not an excuse because he was in the MVP conversation, so you can't really use that. But again, Drake May has less than Sam Darnold. Wide receiver position, Sam Darnold got him beat. The running game is about even. Wide receiver position, he got him beat. Tight end position, you could say, is a little bit more towards New England, but A.J. Barner, Hunter Henry is pretty much the same guy. Offensive line-wise, Seattle Seahawks, their left tackle is not getting beat on every single protection play. So when you look at this game overall, from an unbiased standpoint, which I'm coming from, I believe that Drake May is going to come down to Drake May, and he's going to make the right plays. People are going to be shocked that the Seattle Seahawks lose the Super Bowl to the New England Patriots. I have the Patriots winning this game. Possibly they'll be 24, maybe 24-21. Last second field goal, the Patriots win the Super Bowl like they've always done, winning by 3 points. But 24-21, I'm going with the Patriots to win this football game against the Seattle Seahawks. Let me know in this conversation down below how you guys feel about the Super Bowl, if you guys are excited about it. If not, what do you guys want to see in the Super Bowl? Do you want to have a great game? Do you want to see a defensive game like we saw when the Patriots faced the Rams that year? Remember, it was 13-3. Everybody thought it was a horrible game. Do you guys think it's going to be heavy defense, or you think that Sam Darnold and Drake May is just going to come out throwing this rock and the defense is not going to play well as we expect, and the offense is really going to step up, especially with the New England Patriots? So let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about the Super Bowl, the hype. If you're a Patriots fan, let me know. If you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, let me know how you guys feel in the comment section down below. Or if you're just a football fan and you want to chime in and join the conversation, we can go back and forth in the comment section down below. But let me know how you guys feel. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to the channel for more great content headed your way. I'll be back after the Super Bowl to give you guys my instant reaction to everything that went down. Please hit that like button, subscribe button to the channel for more great content. Share with your friends and family and help the channel continue to grow. Until next time, guys, see you real soon.